What's up, everybody? And I'm going to be very honest with you. I had a very fun time watching this movie. I had a blast. It was a very captivating movie. And that movie I'm talking about is The Fall Guy, that is distributed and made by Universal Pictures and is starred by Ryan Gosling playing Colt Savers. And I'll be real honest with you, if you can take the logic out of the movie, if you can try to take it out of the movie and just focus on the action scenes, focus on the fight scenes, I'll be real honest with you, you're gonna have a very great and fun time, because the movie's basically like this. Colt Savers, he's like a stunt man for this dickhead of a superstar actor named Tom Ryder. Tom Ryder is this very popular actor who, when you watch the movie, you later see that this nigga is caught up in a lot of bad shit, a lot of criminal shit. And this nigga Tom Ryder, that it'll later be revealed, is not who you really think. But Colt Savers, he had a very bad accident when he was a stuntman for Tom Ryder right in front of his love interest, Jody. And it was revealed that this actual accident was actually caused by Tom Ryder, because Tom Ryder, he is just a very big dickhead, if I can say that, because he doesn't like any single of his stuntmen. He thinks highly of himself. He thinks low of other people. Another stuntman, I forgot his name, but when they were partying, the guy basically, kind of challenged him, saying, "Oh, you don't do your own stunts?" And then Tom Ryder was like, "I bet, you're challenging me for that. Then I'll do this, kind of wrestling thing." Then Tom Ryder now kicks the stuntman, causing him to fall onto a glass, in the party, and then dies. But then this whole movie is mostly based in Australia. But after Colt Savers' like bad accident where it's caused by Tom Ryder, he broke his back in front of everybody, including Jody, including his friend that's played by Winston Duke. And I really liked Winston Duke's character. Like, he, played a good friend that is like trying to help out the main character, Colt, but he's too caught up in his job. But let me pause right here and say that I really like the immersion of this movie. Like, it's portraying this setting as you're seeing this stuntman, seeing the lives of being a stuntman, being a stunt double. You get no respect, because that's what Colt is going through. He gets no respect from everybody. He's being manipulated by Gail, like the talent scouting of the whole like movie. And it's pretty great to see the setting, to see it from the stunt double shoes, and the action sequences that Colt does when he's chasing this huge truck of armed men that kidnapped this girl who knew too much about the murder of that stunt double that Troy caused. When we see the action sequences, what I think and what I assume is that since Colt is a stunt double, since he's a stunt man, he knows how to like fight. He knows how to actually take hits. He's so used to taking hits, so it's like he knows how to maneuver out of situations that you see in the movie. Because I'll be honest with you, that's where I said earlier in the video that you have to take your logic out of this movie a couple of times, because they do a lot of scenes where the police should have been involved, or we should have seen police presence, or we should have seen some interrogations, but they just didn't put that there. That's my only gripe. That's my only bad, I guess, critique I would say about the movie, is that they didn't have like a police presence. And that's why I would say that this movie, I do believe that this movie would work better if it was a superhero movie, because Colt seems like a superhero. He seems, in my opinion, he seems like Green Arrow. I'll be honest with you, like, minus the rich. But like the way he acts, the way he moves, the way he fights people, the way he's so on point with how he hits people, especially like in the boat scene when everybody thought that he died, but he didn't die. He was being chased by Troy's bodyguards, or Troy's like mercenaries. Then Colt now exploded. He purposely exploded into like a big shipwreck or something like that caused it to explode. He faked his death, but he now later appeared in the end of the movie with Jody, and Jody herself can fight too. Like, I really like Jodie's character, to be honest. Like, at first she was kind of like a dickhead because she didn't really want to accept Colt back into the whole movie set. You know, Colt was accepted back into the movie set because of Gale, the talent scout. In my opinion, the real villain of the movie is Gale. But when Colt, you know, is being recruited by Gale lies to Colt saying that Jodie actually wanted him to reappear after 18 months of being on the shelf due to that freak accident that Troy caused. But then, to be honest with you, like, I really liked how Jodie played her character well, how she didn't really want Colt to be back, but she always still thought of Colt. She always still wanted to be by Colt's side. And then gradually, as the movie goes, you know, Colt has his charm. Colt has, you know, his way of sweet talking Jodie in times of stress. Even when he didn't show up to this karaoke thing that she really wanted him to show up. Like, I do believe that their relationship and her character is really good. And that's why, like, when I saw her fighting like some mercenaries, I was like, damn, I didn't know that she could fight too. And I have to say something. Universal Pictures in this movie, they are big criminals. Like, they cover up murders. Like, Gale covered up the murder of that stunt double that Troy caused, that Troy killed. Gale was covering up a lot of shit. They have a lot of, like, corruption in Universal Pictures in this universe. Like, this movie feels like a superhero movie, in my opinion. Like, they just do a lot of things are on point. Hell, even when Winston Duke and Colt were fighting in this mansion that I think was Troy's mansion, but they wanted to find Troy's phone or something like that. And then they were just fighting a lot of these bodyguards. Like, it looked like a cool ass scene. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, they were just like fighting the bodyguards, you know, and Winston was like a powerhouse, man. Yeah, like, if you just take out the logic of the story of the movie, you know, like, you're gonna have a great time. Because I will say, Troy and Gale at the end of the movie, they got away. Like, that seems like a superhero type ending, you know. I don't think this movie is really like trying to be in real life, but if it is, I don't really care because I had a great time, you know. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I'd recommend this movie. You know, currently it's at 89%, 77%, and 7.3 out of 10. That's a pretty favorable response, and I agree with that, you know, because it's a great action movie. A great action movie. You have a good time. That's the end of the video. I'm out. Peace.